What's up, everybody? Big Herc 916, and you tune in to another edition of my vlog. Want to say thank you for subscribing. Thanks for all your support. You know, I'm all about that positivity and that motivation. And you know, I was sitting here detailing the whip, and a thought came to mind. And the thought was, how strong is the black man? How strong are the black people in general to have endured what they endured and to be here today still prospering, but yet entertaining a lot of ignorance at the same time? You know, I was chopping it up with another brother in the gym, and I was telling him, man, you know, we as older black men, we have a duty now to reach back to our young brothers, man, and to try to give them some game, man, so they don't self-destruct, because we've been on a self-destruction path for generations now. And you know, this is something that's been orchestrated by what's transpired in history, by what we endured mentally, physically. You know, it's amazing when you see a brother having something and you want to commend him. At least I do, as another black man, because it's all respect. So when I see a brother like at a car show pushing a Lambo or you know, Ferrari or something, or stunting in the Rolls, when I say what's up, or man, hey, how you doing, and I try to greet this person and they don't receive me with open arms, it's like, it's disappointing. It's like, look at this coon ass nigga, man. Because, dude, there's not a whole lot of us who have been able to see the big picture, you know. And anytime you've had any type of leader who's tried to show the way or enlighten, they've been taken out the game, you know, they've been eradicated. And just go through history, man, you know. A lot of people don't want to talk about it, but social media now has a lot of stuff out there. You know, it was customary for the slave owner to rape the male slave in front of all the other slaves, man. So when you talk about a lot of the stuff they tried to push in the penitentiary with the male rape, that started off with the slave master. Do your homework. The slave master used to do that on a regular, and he was a cuckold. He was also the one who would get his wife to entice the male slave to come up in there and bust her cheeks while he watched, and then act like, you know, she was getting raped, and then hang him up and cut his balls off. That's the type of scandalous shit that was going down, man. You know, the whole thing about boy, it's a whole thing about just dominating the black man. And, you know, we've been through a lot mentally, you know, cutting off your hair, you know, separation of families. We got people that are related to us that we don't even know of, that we probably been fighting with over some gang shit and don't realize it. You know, we're all over the place, and we have not seen what we have really been brought here to become yet, because we haven't found our true purpose. We haven't realized who we are, you know, regardless of having, you know, how we got here and who got captured and who didn't get captured and who came from what background. We still have a lot of history, and we have a lot to contribute as a culture. And dude, our culture is under attack in every shape or form, man. The masculinity, the penitentiaries, police violence, the gangs, fellow black men. I mean, we're getting it from every angle, man. And yet, when at the end of the day, when you look at it, you like, damn, these brothers still made it. They became CEOs, company owners, entrepreneurs. How'd they do it? You know, the Tuskegee Project, they gave them syphilis. The so-called vaccinations in Africa, they were giving them AIDS. You know, slavery, false religion, worship this guy and it'll be all right, take the abuse, gentrification, civil rights, the violence they suffered throughout, history, as far as the hangings, the torturing, the mass, the mass killings, Black Wall Street, Rosewood, you can go on, man, and the brother still survives, man. He's endured all this, and to say that you don't have potential to be greater than what you are, you're selling yourself short. I was one of those dumbass, and I heard use the word nigga, because that's not, if you knew what it was, we're not niggas, man. We're young kings, we're young princes, but I was one of them dummies, man, because a nigga could be a white person too. It's not just a black person. A nigga is it could be an ignorant white person just as well. So we're not really niggas like that, you know what I mean? And of course, we done made it a cool term, so now white people want to use it too. Hey, what's up, nigga? Nah, man, you can't use it like that. But you can be an ignorant person. But moving on, man, we've endured, and yet when you look across the table and you say, damn, you made it? Like Denzel said in Training Day, man, you made it. Man, you are a hell of a culture. So take heed around you, man, and what you put out there as far as energy, and know that you can change the world, man. Just a small demographic of us have been able to create so much, yet we get credit for so little. First heart surgeon, the stoplights, peanut butter, excuse the plane, District of Columbia, that was Benjamin Banneker, a Mason, he designed all that. The first gas mask, we can go on, man. Black people have did a lot, man. Einstein, some of the first, electric circuits and stuff was done by a black man. We couldn't get credit. It was hard for us to get patents back in the day, but we were doing a lot under harsh circumstances, harsh situations. And so when you look at what the struggles are, and you come to now, and we embracing struggles as far as, a certain violence on each other over stupid stuff. Most of it probably started over some ratchet. We need to wake up, man. You black young men, man, you need to wake up, man. Stop popping the pills, and get back on your man time, man. Get back on your self time, realizing who you are. They got us dressing up in dresses. They got us, being, pushing a lot of this demasculinization. So we're on some weird shit. Hey, man, I don't knock a grown man, but the young boys, man, come on, man. So I just say, man, that we have to wake up, man. I mean, and it's usually another black man who takes us out anyways. It's another black man who, whether it be Tupac, young Nipsey, Malcolm, the Black Panthers infiltrate. I mean, it's always another brother, man. It's always another Samuel Jackson from Django that comes in there and wipes out the one who's supposed to be the truth. But I'm gonna keep spitting to y'all, man. And all I ask is that you go do your homework. I'm not making none of this shit up. I'm not playing the black card. All I'm trying to do is tell young brothers to wake up. And one of the reasons, like I said, I've got this urge to put this video out was because of some of the brothers I met over the weekend. Shout out to Bosco 100. Just shot his interview on Saturday for Fresh Out. And also shout out to the brother Skip, who let us use the facility in LA to shoot the interview. Dude, we have so much potential. Black and brown people, the beef that they created between us is some bullshit. We don't need to be beefing, man. We don't have no funk, man. We're in the same position. We might have different dialects when it comes to, you guys got the Spanish and we don't have the Spanish, but brother, we ain't enemies, man. We have so much in common and so much that we could learn from each other, and our history goes deeper, man. We just been, pitted against each other as enemies, and a lot of that came from the penitentiary. So, hey, man, Big Herc 916 spitting game, man. And, like I said, they done beat us, raped us, took our labor, exploited our talent, and yet we still stand here strong. And we need to become stronger so that we can do something positive with our generations to come, and so that they can learn from us, man. And we don't, keep perpetuating the ignorance and wake up with them in the same position we're in, man. We got to do something, bro. Wake up. Big Herc 916 spitting game. And like I said, to all the people out there, I'm not trying to be biased. I'm just talking about the people that I've had interaction with as a young black man. I can't talk for a white person because I'm not white, or I'm not German, I'm not Irish, but I can talk from my perspective. And keeping it 100, a lot of the people that helped me have been outside of my race since I've been out. My Korean partner, shout out to brother Wayne. My Mexican partners helped me get my first car. My white partner helped me get one of my first businesses going. I mean, so it's not a racial thing, but what I'm saying is, among the black people, you need to wake up. You need to quit having animosity towards people you don't even know. And like I said, I'll go to a car show and I'll have a black guy sticking his chest out before a white guy. White guy be like, "Oh man, what's up, woo woo wop?" And the black guy be looking at me like he wants to be the only black guy there. There can be multiple brothers there, man. You ain't got to be the only one. So, hey, wake up call, man. I'm just spitting some game, lacing y'all up, man. And hey, positivity, motivation. Holler at me, man, for this life coaching. Big Herc 916.